Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, your favorite 1950s lesbian librarian come to life. The guests for this week's worship are all tied to blackened stones in the arena, about 100 people with ropes about their ankles and wrists, gags in their mouths, bare bellies to the sky. Everyone who could make it to the arena had, and those without good excuses would find themselves on a rock in the arena the next week. Everyone was waiting for Father Dragon, Shavas Havedros, to arrive and begin the sacrifice. I'm not wearing my earbuds so the things don't come out and so they don't look like earrings, but again, for whatever reason, in my mind, with my short hair and my earbuds and the stuff that I've got on, I remind myself of a 1950s librarian with short hair who then goes home to her lesbian lover at the end of the night. I have no ideas why that triggers in my head. I mean, women in the 50s generally did not have crew cuts or short hair. I don't really have a crew cut, so. But there you go. Thumbs up. Anyway, though, Amelia is in the window. She's just come running around and jumped over there. She's her own kitty, and if I do anything that, like, I want, like pick her up when I want to pick her up, it's just going to piss her off. I'd show her off on camera, but, you know, she's either got to be behind me, you know, like eating, and then I can move so you can see her. She's not there. She's over there now. Or, you know, she's got to be in my lap, and then I can lift her up a little bit, and then hopefully it doesn't piss her off too much, so. She's a good kitty. She's still alive and doing well. So, thumbs up for that. That's a good thing. And all of my hamsters are doing well. Little Gojira is still got her nest on this side of her little home down here. I don't know why again, but she does what she does because she does what she does. She's a hamster who knows how she thinks. Little Dust Mop is doing well. He's an awesome little fella. Little Saber, she's doing well down in her cage. He was bouncing around. And then down below, little Thigmo, I had him out and running around on my body, you know, up on my chest here and my arms last night because I heard him down in his cage. And so I made some noise and then just picked him up and he let me pick him up, and he didn't freak out and ran around and did hamster things. You know, they jump up onto your shoulder and they sniff and they try to climb under your arms, and it's just cute. Definitely a thumbs up. And of course, Dr. Snurf over against the wall, he's doing well, definitely a thumbs up. The other day I had changed the bedding on, gosh, at least 2 of the cages. So they're all happy and friendly, and it's a very, very good thing. Hamsters are awesome. I like all rodents. Not all rodents, but liking rodents and really liking rodents the way I like hamsters are way 2 different things. I mean, I started off first, actually, I got some gerbils. And gerbils are okay, but they're even more hyper than like dwarf hamsters, and dwarf hamsters are hyper. They have 2 speeds, turbo and off. And I like Syrians, they're slower, so that's okay. And gerbils are like hyper dwarf hamsters, and they're not really soft, so they're nice, they're cute, they're fun, but they're not my favorite. And I've had rats, and I like rats. They're awesome, very affectionate, very smart animals, and I like them, excuse me, quite a bit. They're very, very cool. If I ever had a chance, I'd probably get another rat at some point in the future. I've been watching videos about mice, and oh my god, they're just so awesome. I just love these little mice videos. Really, really, really makes me want to get a non-feeder mouse. The feeder mice that I've seen, because, you know, they're just going to be fed to things, they're always little tiny things. And, I mean, even fully grown, they're not very big. But then the mice that you get as pets, they're, you know, they're not monsters, but they're fluffy. They fit in your hand. Whereas it would be like a handful of the feeder mice, so. Thumbs up. But they're cute and they're awesome, and I really like them, and that's awesome too. I Wish I could see a capybara in real life. They're like big as dogs, but they're rodents. They're like a South American rodent that has been transplanted as an invasive species, of course, into the United States. In places like New Orleans and all that, they really have a, well, Louisiana, they have a big capybara problem. So thumbs up on that. But they're big, chill rodents, and big, chill rodents. And I'd really like to meet one. I think it'd be pretty cool. They're very awesome creatures. Definitely a thumbs up. Now, I have seen in pet stores ferrets, and I've seen movies and stuff with people who have ferrets, and there's people who have YouTube videos with their ferrets. And they seem like an interesting creature. I mean, because I really like what I see in, you know, in film and videos and all that of weasels and voles and stoats. They're all really, really cute too. And they're all members of the same family, the weasels and the ferrets and all that. So I think they're all really, really awesome. There was this one video about 3 years ago about this guy who had a little desk weasel, Ozzy the desk weasel. And it was just about, you know, this big. And it was like playing with his hand while he was trying to use his mouse. And it was really, really cool. Just an awesome little desk weasel. Definitely a thumbs up. Last night I did go walkies. Definitely a good thing. I went I was going to say powerhouse, but then I decided not to, and my tongue didn't quite get the memo in time. I went powering up the hill after only going downtown walkies and then not walkies the night before. And it was good. Once again, good. I only really felt it in my calves, and even at that, not bad. So taking it a little bit easy and then going for the gusto, and my body just said, thank you. There wasn't any real issue doing it, and so that's a good thing. Speaking of which, on January 24th, I have an appointment in the local, I'd say a local, but there's a cardiologist that's, their Shelton branch is at the local hospital type thing. So I have a cardiology appointment toward the end of January. That's the closest they could get. Even if I could make it to Olympia, it was going to be toward the end of January. So it's going to be in Shelton. If I have to, if I want to, I can even walk. It's only halfway to Walmart. If you walk from where I live to Walmart, you know, that 3-mile walk, it's actually about the 2/3 mark between here and Walmart. On the main street of the Olympic Highway North, there's a side street. You take, well, it's got a stop sign, stop light arrangement, so it's not a side street, but there's an intersection. You take that intersection and it just leads right to the hospital, and it's only a couple blocks. So I could easily do that in an hour or less. So I don't even need to drive if I don't want to. Definitely a thumbs up. And then they'll be able to check out the whole creasing earlobe thing, the heart situation, tell them about how my heart will, the aortas, come on, you have the ventricles, and you have the, I can't say the word. It's that tip of the tongue syndrome, but it's the upper chamber of the heart that squishes the blood down into the ventricles. Those misfire when I'm out power walking above a certain speed up hills. And I don't want to die. So hopefully we're going to get like a cardiac stress test or some such, and then they'll be able to find out, and then we'll see what's going on. Definitely a thumbs up on that. I've been thinking of story stuff constantly. I mean, last night, as I was up and walking, I was of course working on the Cosmic Horror Pantheon stuff, but then I pushed myself away from that deliberately to work on stuff that I hadn't worked on for a long time. Like I was dealing more with the logistics in the whole Sigurd Plague Sun thing again, and dealing with the Plague Lords and how to make everything fit perfectly. And one situation where it's kind of a sad situation because there's excuse me, the Plague Lords bound They're spirits, which of course they're bound spirits and all that. They're just AI. But they had some things. They had suits with a helmet, body armor, and a weapon. They were designed to be worn by a person. But in an emergency situation, they could go Trinity, which is the whole thing works as one, and it doesn't need a body in it. That's like if the person inside gets so injured that they cannot get up and get themselves to safety, the suit was designed, bam, okay, we're getting the occupant to safety. Or if the person inside was dead, it could go off and continue a mission or do some such. That's what it was designed for. What happens is, after the Plague Lords, the AI supercomputers, bomb the world with like nuclear fission fusion stuff and killed 99% of the people on the planet, is the one remaining Plague Lord sent out a whole bunch of these suits in Trinity mode to go out and kill the survivors. And one of them is held with a bunch of other cursed objects in a secure area, because the people have found out that there is a material that is anti-curse, because cursed stuff will kill you. Oh my gosh, if you get around cursed things, you can't feel a curse, but a curse it's got the curse on it, and you will die. It's radiation poisoning. But people have figured out there's anti-curse materials, lead. And they figured out how to make lead glass and stuff. And there's a helmet that they keep inside of a lead thing inside of storage. But it's one of those things that went Trinity. And it was off killing survivors until it wanted to stop. But the suit and the weapon did not. And the only thing that it could do to make them stop after a time was just because the suit's nominally in charge of when you're in Trinity, it just sent off the self-destruct codes to the other two, and they went puff, puff. And that really affected the helmet, along with all the things that it's had to do. So nobody can really be around this thing for long because it's so intensely cursed. Even though it's inside of a radiation-proof box inside of a radiation-proof room, it's so intensely radioactive. But it can't handle the isolation. It's slowly going insane, this AI. I mean, whenever it's not around people, it just descends into its own hell and is just screaming. You know, there's like, is anyone there? Am I alone? That sort of thing. And so everyone's really sad, but what can you do? I mean, it's an ancient's war machine, and nobody has the tech today to do anything to it. They couldn't kill it. They couldn't to be merciful. What are they gonna do? So, thumbs up for that. So yes, I've just been working and living and surviving, and you know what? I hear. Hi, Gojira. Hi, you heard me make noise. I'm sorry. Rodent. She's a sleepy rodent because even though she was awake in her nest and was, you know, scrumbling around and making noise, she was just barely awake, and now I woke her up. So she's a sweetie, little Gojira. I love her very much. But I wanted to show her off because I love her so much. So now I'm going to put her back into her nest. Here we go, little one. Thank you so much. Now, hopefully she won't get upset and move to another nest. And I really need to get some WD-40 to stop this sound because that's just awful. Well, this vlog is going to be a little shorter because I cannot think of anything to say. I need to make some phone calls today. Hopefully I can actually get that done. Definitely a thumbs up. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. It is arranged because even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my fibro and more, I'm amazed that I can remember my name is not Reginald or Rutherford, because I can't remember which one I've got. P. Farquhar. Thumbs up for that. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. And it's a range of 20 to 25. I think I already said that part because of the fibro and stuff. So let me get my Chrome. Ugh. We have Eli, thumbs up and thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Russian Timing, thank you very much. Aaron Yu, thumbs up. Kathy Kitskat, greatly appreciated. Antonio Wheeler, thumbs up and thank you. Subway Taco Man, I like the name, greatly appreciated. And Perfect Tragedy, thumbs up and thank you. Good to see you in the comments. Bailey Snyder, thank you very, very much. And Stephen Blanchard, greatly appreciated. The RPG Check, you are so much better at games than I am. What can I say? It's only true. Sebastian Ferris, thumbs up and thank you. Carly C. Chapman, greatly appreciated. Kayuram Boss, thumbs up and thank you very much. Caleb Driscoll, thumbs up. Dio Speedwagon, greatly appreciated. Jade Victoria, I am very sorry that your life has been not good, but you're at least coming through it, and that's a good thing. And Just a Watcher, greatly appreciated. Miller Animations, thumbs up and thank you. Jamie's Division, good to see you in the comments. It's been a while. Sanket Kachare, I'm nowhere close. Thank you very, very much. And then we have a name that looks like it's either in katakana or kanji. I'm not sure, but thank you very, very much. Colin Reisenauer, greatly appreciated. Suvik Mukherjee, I'm nowhere close, but thank you very much. And 23 people left me comments in the last 24 hours. Thank you all so very much. It would have been nice if it had been 25, but you know what? Life is what it is. You can either get upset about it, and what is that going to change, or you can just deal with it and go with it. Thumbs up for that. Definitely a good thing. And hey, if you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. Now, if you would like to help me out, my hand movements are out of time here. If you'd like to help me out, but you don't want to give money to one of those two places, I do have an PayPal link down below if you wanted to send me money through there. If you wanted to help support me but didn't want to send me money, I also have an Amazon wish list down below with all sorts of things like cat food, hamster food, me food, silly things, non-silly things. If you could check that out, that would be awesome. I don't feel obligated, I don't feel entitled, and if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell, that would be very awesome. Greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Definitely a thumbs up. Well, I have this video, I have another video to edit and render. I've got one that I'm going to hopefully record, edit, and render. I've got story stuff to write. I've got phone calls I have to make. I got to call 211 to get myself a cell phone. Damn it. So hopefully I'm going to get that done. Definitely a good thing. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. Take care of yourself. Keep your feet dry and warm. Keep your immune system up. A very good thing.